Hey guys, my name is Raghav, and thank you so much for joining in. Again, this is one of my last few videos of 2026, and in this video, I'm going to help you set your goals for 2026 because it is possibly one of the biggest years of our lives. I'm starting to see memes on the internet of how it going to be as same as 2016 when times used to be better. I was 11 years old in 2016, which is crazy. I'm going to turn 21 in 2026, which is absolutely insane because it seems like I'm growing old pretty fast. I know. So yeah, I feel like I'm finally reaching that age where I can take a lot more risks and start to uh, dream about the life which I always wanted in about 10 years when I'm 30 and probably married, children, all that stuff. But anyway, right now I'm kind of feeling that 2026 is going to be one of the biggest years of my life because I'm about to take a lot of risks which I've never taken previously. I'm about to start posting more content, start my own business, and also do the things which I've always wanted to do. Like eventually in the quarter two of 2026, I'm aiming to start streaming on Twitch, which is something which I'm looking forward for because I love playing video games. But video games are also the lowest ROI activities which anyone can ever pursue or anyone can ever do. If they're not streaming or if they're not making money out of it, then it's one of the lowest ROI activities, because essentially playing video games and playing stuff which for something which it's such a waste of time. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a waste of time. Don't play video games if it doesn't make you any money. Like honestly, once you're at the age of 20, 21, 22, everything which you should do should be pursuing with something which is either giving you benefit in terms of your life or in terms of giving you value, or it should be generating some sort of revenue or some sort of money for you, because your time as a 20-year-old is so valuable. Because I'm about to turn 21 in 2026, and I can tell you everything you do from now on until the age of 35, 45, whatever, till whenever you want to work. I personally don't want to work forever. Like I do want to work until a certain age, but I don't want to work forever or want to be reliable on a single source of income. So everything you need to do needs to be monetized in a way that you can pursue it, and you can also make fun of it, and also you can generate some sort of revenue out of it. So in this video, when I'm talking about my goals of 2026, it is very extraordinary because the thing is, I always aim higher than I usually aim for. Because let's say in this year 2025, I wanted to travel to 5 countries and 10 cities, but I ended up traveling to 5 countries and 14 cities, which is fantastic. That's like one of the things which I love to do. Traveling is one of my favorite activities. But the thing is, because I aimed higher, because I aimed for something which I was not even like planning to go to so many countries. It just ended up being one of those things that just fell on my plate, and I ended up traveling so much. So yeah, like I love what I do, and this is why I've always aimed higher than I usually can afford to see, because I feel like you can be a bit delusional about certain things in your life, especially when you're young, because you have so much more so much more capacity, so much more enthusiasm than someone who's 45. And I feel like this is the time of your life where you can take more risks, and more risk is equal to more rewards as well. So in 2026, my main goals are uh, building this YouTube channel. Second is doing my podcast, and I want to able to interview at least 50 entrepreneurs or 50 valuable people who can come on my podcast and give value to my audience. Third, which I want to focus on, is influencer marketing agency. So just like a marketing agency which is helping brands run ads on Facebook and Meta, and rank higher on Google or ChatGPT now even. Like I want to be able to help brands connect with influencers and help them run their influencer marketing campaigns. So I've learned influencer marketing through there's a channel called Sohit Aman, and he's a fantastic entrepreneur and someone who survived cancer at the age of 17 and pursued influencer marketing agency until now he's 24 years old and he's been a very successful entrepreneur. And I'm really inspired by Sohail Aman. I'm also very inspired by Iman Ghazi. He is one of my favorite entrepreneurs and I regularly consume his content. So basically, influencer marketing agency is something which I've always wanted to pursue, and I've tried it in the past. I failed at it. I sucked at it. I did not really if I was not able to get many clients, and in terms of cold outreaching to brands, it's a very difficult job. It is difficult, but now that I've learned that there are two ways you can reach out to customers. Either you can cold email them or cold DM them, or you can make content about it. So basically, these are the two ways you can get clients. So I haven't made content like officially, so I want to start making content more on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube to be able to attract more customers, attract more clients, more brands, and more influencers towards me, so that I'm able to help them in terms of influencer marketing deals. Fourth, which I want to pursue this year, is influencer marketing coaching. So if I'm able to successfully pursue this career of influencer marketing, I want to be able to teach other people on how to start their own influencer marketing agencies. And I think this is one of those things which everyone eventually does. Teaching other people is very beneficial because you get to learn from their experiences and also your own experiences, and then you get to communicate, collaborate with other people from around the world. And this is the beauty of running a remote business. You never know who you run into. And especially coaching is essentially an info business. Info business is such a trend nowadays. Like, there are so many entrepreneurs like Alex Hormozi, Iman Ghazi, and as many as I can count off. They're all they're all in the info business for the past 10-12 years, and they're doing such fantastic jobs, and they have built such big empires out of it, that I'm very inspired on pursuing coaching business myself. So that's something which I also have written down on my book. Fifth is streaming on Twitch. So like I said, gaming is one of the lowest ROI activities, and I think no one should pursue gaming unless they want to end up homeless, honestly. So gaming is a very, very low ROI, which is why I want to be able to do it on my own time for few hours a day when I'm about to like burn off some steam. And not every day, like I just like few days a week. Like, I just want to be able to do it while I can also make some money out of it. That's the whole point, because I feel like, again, you're young, you need to be ambitious, you need to be trying different things, and streaming on Twitch, which is something which I've always wanted to try, so might as well. And seventh thing which I want to be able to pursue this year is YouTube AdSense and brand deals myself. So once I have enough audience, I want to be able to monetize this audience. I want to be able to turn on the YouTube AdSense, because I don't know how to do that right now. So I'm currently hiring for this for a lot of these roles. So if I'm currently hiring video editors, graphic designers, and also someone who's worked in YouTube space before. So if you are someone who has done this before, please reach out to me. My Instagram, my socials, my LinkedIn, everything is linked in the description. So if you can reach out to me, you can tell me what you have pursued in the past, and we can have a chat then, and then we can work together. And then finally, I want to also travel this year again. I'm a big fan, so this year I have few countries down in my notebook of my journal notebook. Basically, this is what I talked about. So this year I want to travel to Bali, Indonesia, hopefully in the Q2 of this year. If I can also travel to a few Schengen countries like you in Paris or Brussels, that's really fantastic. So I want to be able to travel to a few European countries, and Bali, Indonesia. Number two, number three, I want to go to Morocco and Egypt, because I've always wanted to go to South Africa, but I've never had the chance. So Morocco and Egypt is Cairo is one of my big goals this year. So if I can also pursue that, and if I can also get a chance to go to Cairo or Morocco, that'd be fantastic. Number four, I want to go to Japan, Tokyo, because Japan is such a beautiful country and one of my favorite countries which I've never visited. I've always loved matcha. I don't know, yes, like people kind of shit on matcha right now because they're like, yeah, matcha is not as good as coffee. I love coffee. I drink caffeine all the time, but matcha is one of my favorites as well, because it's just a thing I like. I don't know, I can't explain it. I'm not a girl, but still, it's like one of the things which I love. So yeah, like number four. And then number five, which I wanted to do, a country which I wanted to visit this year, is the country called Bora Bora. Yeah, like that's the name of the country, Bora Bora. It's like a beautiful destination, an island, and I've wanted to go to Bora Bora for quite a while now, because like it's I've heard of the country. It seems so beautiful. I love, nature. I love countries which are like tropical, which island vibes. I love that. So yeah, like that's one of the big dreams. So 5 countries this year, and in the end, if I can end up in Dubai, that would be fantastic, because spending the Christmas and spending New Year's in UK is so hard. Like like for the past few days, today I'm recording this video on 30th of December, which is the second last day of the 2025 year, and it's hard to stay in UK. I'm not gonna lie, it's so hard to stay in this country. Everything is so depressing. The sun sets at like 3 p.m. I'm not really trying to shit on UK, because UK is a fantastic country. Everything I am today is because of me being able to come to this country as an immigrant, as a student immigrant at the age of 17, me being able to pursue my studies, finish my studies, and then being able to land a job, and then essentially ending their job, and now I'm starting a business. So you see the point, right? Like the way I've like in terms of my career, everything, UK has been fantastic, and I love UK. But there are a few things in terms of the weather, in terms of sometimes the people, everything is like so depressing here after a certain point. In the months of like June, July, August, London is the best country in the world to be in. The best, the best, the best. I would pay any money to be in London in the months of June, July, August, even September. But after that, it's the most depressing city in the entire world. I don't want to be here. So if in the future I can manage to be in Dubai for like from the winter months, like from October until March, and in the months of April, May, June, I can be in India, and then from April, May, June, after that I can be in Europe or somewhere in London, or if I can manage that in the future, that'd be fantastic. That'd be my dream life. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my dream life. That's what I wanted to do in 2026. If you're having some similar dreams, or if you're having some similar goals, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to read them. And if you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok, those social handles are linked in the description. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you guys in the next one.